Hello everybody, welcome to your 4 p.m. flow. I'm Todd and I'll be taking you through your spinal wave flow today. So our flow today is going to consist of just a lot of movements through our spine, moving up and down, forward and back, side to side, and twisting, and really just helping to release any energy that might be stuck and help us feel just a little bit more energetic, have more energy, and just feel overall lighter and a little bit more flowy in our steps. So without further ado, let's begin our class in a child's pose. And let's start with our knees really wide to the edges of the mat, big toes to touch. Oh, Suka, hey, coming to practice yoga. Excuse me, girl. So bring your big toes to touch, draw your knees wide just to the edges of the mat. Sit your hips way back onto the heels, lengthen the arms, relax your forehead down onto the mat. And just take your time, a moment to arrive to your practice, to your flow today. Maybe closing the eyes, having an intention to just be light with yourself. Allow class today to feel playful, re-energizing. Just release anything you need to release right now. It's always nice too to begin exploring, finding any personal intentions you might have for your class or just the way you want the rest of your day to go, your evening. It's never too late in the day to begin setting intentions or finding affirmations. Just take 2 more sips of air in. Feel your body soften as you exhale and let it go. Take 1 more big deep breath. Just feel some softness through the body as you exhale. Then we'll all come up onto hands and knees. Just take a moment to find your hands underneath the shoulders, maybe pawing at the floor. Find your sticking points. Let's start to circle the shoulders around to the left. And we're going to stay here for a minute, so don't feel like you need to stay with the normal circles. Maybe getting a little bit more into the spine by getting into the shoulders, shoulder blades, bending into the elbows. Let it be natural, just a little bit primal on your mat. Really start to find your movements. And we'll start to circle in the other way if you haven't already. Or if you're finding a little mix of going each direction, allowing the shoulders to come over the hands. It doesn't have to come over the fingertips. Always good to warm into the hands and wrists. If you've taken my class before, you know I like to do a lot of wrist and hand warm up. Let's turn the fingers side to side and find just a little sway side to side. Pressing into the tops of the knuckles, finding nice long arms, and smoothing out the breath. Not worried about making this pretty, just making our connection to the floor. Start to turn your fingers back towards the knees and start to rock forward and back. Letting the heels of the hands peel away from the floor each time you rock back. Maybe lifting the thumbs too. Steady the breath. Good. Let's bring it all the way back onto hands and knees now. Hands to heart center. Beginning to warm up our spine now, starting from a vertical point. Start to inhale, reach your arms straight up to the sky. Keep your palms, elbows close, and lift them apart. And then start to let the chest open, let the hands start to separate a little bit more. Find a butterfly hook, right thumb on top of left. Pull the shoulders back, allow the chest to expand. Take a long inhale. As you exhale, cactus your elbows down into the rib cage. Heart open even more. Stay for just one more inhale. And exhale, palms to touch at heart center, light landing. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky. And exhale, pull the elbows back and down to the hips. Let the hands center back onto the heart. One more inhale, reach it up. Exhale, cactus, the arms expand, hands to heart center. Allow your left hand to come down by your side. Take the right arm, sweep in front of the body. Inhale, right arm pulls up and over the right ears. The right shoulder pulls back. And then start to reach back behind you. Present heart to the sky as you wind the right hand over down by your right side. We'll go into the other hand. Inhale, the left arm sweeps in front of the body. This little ballet movement. Hug the left shoulder back, left bicep back. And then we'll complete the circle. Reach the left arm behind you. Left hand down to the floor. Let's go 3 more each way to the right hand. Inhale. You can stay on the fingertips. Turn the fingers back behind you. As you exhale, we'll soften the right hand down by your right side. Inhale. Left arm sweeps up and over. Allow the shoulders to open. Exhale, lowers the hand down. Right hand, inhale, second time. Exhaling, back down, big inhale. Maybe not too close to the armpit, the inhale. Exhale, left hand down. One more, inhale, right arm. Inhale, left arm. And exhale, bring hands to heart. The spine be tall, crown of the head tall. Starting to feel the spine already awaken. Let's come back onto hands and knees. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Get off the knees for a moment. Start to pedal into the legs and the feet. I always like to give some time here just to find your own little move and groove. Pedaling, swaying the hips, lengthening the sides of the body. Beginning to connect the hands to the floor. Really pressing in through the thumbs. Pressing through the inner parts of the hands. Feeling a slight squeeze of the forearms towards one another. Feeling your heart press towards the toes, but not too much. We don't want to sag the chest down. We want to actually pull the belly in and find a little hollowness down the center line of our body. Heels, allow them to be heavy. It's fine if they don't touch the floor. Mine certainly don't. It's more about the intention behind things rather than having a goal of having to reach a certain point. Let the intention be the guide. On an inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. As you exhale, it's tiptoe to the top of the space. You can keep that little bend in the knees. Let that feet come between the thumbs and relax long. Get this the leg long through the spine. The crown of the head be heavy. Keep this little bend in the knees. Clasp opposite forearms. Give a little sway side to side. Here is also a little time for you to just explore. We're letting the low back release, lumbar spine. Really nice posture for the spine release naturally. Allow the hands to soften down to the floor. Padahastasana, slide hands underneath the feet, palms face up. Press your toes into the inner wrist creases. Allow a bend at the elbows to remain. Bring the chin into the chest. Find a little sway side to side. As you sway to right, press the right toes down. As you sway to left, press the left toes down. Just a little bit more, not too much here. Creating more and more space in our wrist joint. Allow more freedom of movement. Better allowment of movement through our wrists and hands. Slide the hands from underneath the feet. On an inhale, lift up halfway. Pull your chest forward. And keep hands to the floor, hands to shins. Draw the navel in, keep your gaze towards the earth. And now start to feel your inner thighs hug towards one another. Lengthen the tailbone back, reach your crown forward. Feel the energy moving north and south of your mat. Take a big inhale. Exhale, full, pull the belly, then the chest, then the chin, into the chest. Bend into the knees, ragdoll your way, spinal roll it up. Inhale the arms wide and high up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment, close your eyes, hands at heart center. And I want you to think about 3 things that you appreciate about yourself or that others say they appreciate about you. Hold these things in mind, really feel them, allow it to permeate through your being, your body, mind. Your hands at heart center. On an inhale, reach your arms up high. And exhale, fold everything forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back into high plank. Really press down through the inner parts of the hands, wrap the triceps back. Feet together, draw the navel up and in, press the floor away. Then let the heart expand forward. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, then lower your forearms. Your way into up dog or cobra. Roll the shoulders like a roller coaster track over the forearms. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Doesn't have to be the fullest expression here. Just allow crown to be pressing up to the sky. Press through the hands. Maybe lift the knees. Take one more. Inhale. And as you exhale, downward dog from the toes or knees. Heels heavy to the floor. Bring the feet together. On an inhale, draw the right heel up high. And exhale, bend your knee and stack. Roll your right hip on top of left. Start to lower your left forearm down to the floor. Right finger spread wide. Start to circle your right leg, using the knee as a little magic markers, drawing a little circle, the wall behind you or the ceiling above you, wherever you are. And start to circle in the other way, heel to glute. Pull knee into belly. 2, 1, bring it back. Extended arms, feet together, downward facing dog. Inhale, draw the left heel high. Bend your knee, roll and stack your hip. Start to settle your right forearm down to the floor. Start to circle the top leg. Once you have your footing, you feel stuck in the floor. Hands and feet. Allowing the range to be found here and explored. Be curious. Let's circle other way. Good. Let's release. Downward facing dog, feet together. Pressing in through the thumbs, pulling the navel in. On an inhale, let the heels bend the knees. As you exhale, step, hop, or a light float forward between the hands. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart center. From here, pull the belly in, tuck your tailbone, squeeze the glutes together, slice the hands down. On an inhale, reach up, squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward, slight back bend. Exhale, folds. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Good. For a moment, tent onto your right fingertips. Press in the left hand, wrap the tricep, pull the belly in, press in through the thumb, and then lower the right palm. Tent onto your left fingers, wrap the right tricep, press through the right thumb, inner edge of the hands, and then settle to the left hand. Really nice way to get your hands set really nicely to the floor. Good surface area. Weight spread, not even noticing how long we're holding high plank for, or you might be noticing. Another 5, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, lower the forearms, roller coaster through. Inhale into your up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward dog is where we'll meet. On an inhale, reach your right heel high. Exhale, bend your knee, roll and stack your hips. Start to tent onto the right fingertips. Start to draw your right heel towards your glute. And then gentle lower foot to the floor. Press your left hip high. Reach the right arm to the space in front of you. Long heart. Bring it back. Three-legged dog. Big inhale. As you exhale, draw the knee to nose, curl the spine, step right foot between the hands. Hands set on the fingertips or palm. On an inhale, lengthen the spine, pull the chest up, send your hips down, bend into the left knee as much as you need. Good. Variation of pyramid. Roll your hips back, extend the legs, let the chin come into the chest. Rebend into the right knee. Runner's lunge. Low the right knee. Inhale. High crescent. Lunge. Stand out of the shoulders, out of the arms, the fingers, out of the low belly. Stay here for one more deep breath. Exhale, hands down around the right foot. On an inhale, kick back, three-legged dog. Right leg high. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. A little tap. Inhale, right heel up and back. Exhale, your knee to your left tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hip. Option, we're gonna flip dog again to maybe tent the fingers. Bring the right hands to your lower back for the half bind as you bring your right foot to the floor. Chest high, or maybe keep your right heel off the floor. Stay for one more deep breath. Easily as you can, bring your right foot to the top of the space and settle your left knee down to the floor, frame of the foot. Inhale, reach your arms up high. And exhale, cactus your arms lift and open through the chest. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, cactus the arms, elbows to hips. Inhale, reach up. Side bend, bring your right hand down by your right side, left arm up and over, reach out of the hip. Getting into our side bend. Feel the back knee and the front heel pull towards one another just to keep stable on the floor. And we'll wind our way. Left hand reaches out forward. Hands to the inside of the right foot. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, seal the left heel. On an inhale, the left arm pulls to the sky. Take just one more inhale. As you exhale, pull the left hand down. Little bend in the left knee. We're gonna step forward into yogi squat. Left foot outside, the left hand. Sit down into the hips. It's okay if the heels come off the floor as you start, but as you inhale, sit taller. Reach forward, active squat, heels come down, tall through the spine. Stand it up as you exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, your arms up overhead. And exhale, squat it down. Inhale, hands to the floor. Bend in elbows. Exhale, step or hop your way. Back in high to low plank. You might take a push-up or even take that variation, the vinyasa we've been doing. Roller coaster. Inhale, up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. On an inhale, draw the left heel high. Exhale, bend your knee, roll and stack your hip. Hands onto the left fingertips as you start to pour. Not dump, but gentle pour. Left foot to the floor. Unintentional rhyme. Press your right hip high to the sky. That one was intentional. Let's bring it back, three-legged. Left hand finds the floor. Inhale, the left heel high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl the spine. Step left foot between the hands. From here, let's inhale, lengthen the spine, bend the back knee, pull the chest forward and up. And we'll roll the spine back into our pyramid. Chin to chest, flex the left toes, flex the left quad to top of the leg. Rebend into the left knee. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Pull the left knee forward as the right heel reaches back. Take one more deep breath. The hands come back to the floor. On an inhale, kick the left heel up and back, three-legged. Inhale the left heel a little bit higher, toes pointed to the floor. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Push into the floor, make contact. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to your right tricep, touch it. Inhale, left heel up and back. Bend the knee, stack the hip. We're gonna start to pour over again, second time. Coming into wild thing, maybe just a modified side plank, or wrap the left arm behind your back, half bind. Left foot might stay off the floor. Do your best. Take one more inhale. Good. Send the left foot to the top of the space and settle the back knee down, frame the foot. Inhale the arms up high. Exhale as you cactus, swing the heart, open, expand. Inhale, reach up. Exhale again, pull the elbows down to the earth. Inhale, reach up. Side bend, let the left hand spill over to the left. As the right arm wings up and over, hug the right shoulder back. Hug the inner thighs together, just slightly, keep stable in the lower body. As we allow the side body to bend. Careening our way down. Circle the right hand forward, down. Good. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Don't think about it too much. Spin the right heel down. Inhale the right arm high. Pull the left knee open. Take one more deep breath. And the right hand, strike back down, pivot on the right foot. Step forward, yogi squat, right foot outside the hand. It's fine if the feet or off the mat, not perfect. Hands to heart, find a little side to side. So that always feels nice just to find a little movement here. Then settle on an inhale. Sit taller, reach forward. Exhale, stand up, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach straight up to the sky. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, palms to the floor. Bent elbow, step or float. Your way back. Your vinyasa. Inhaling, upward facing. Exhaling through downward facing dog. Really nice. This is a lot of work. We went through a lot of movement right there. Right off the bat. Feet together. Gaze forward to the hands. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, step hop or a little float. Forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Make it playful. Exhale, spill the belly to thighs, chin to chest. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands flow into your heart center. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, folds. Inhale, lift up halfway, lengthen the spine, energize. Exhale and fold. Plant the hands, step or light hop back into high to low plank. Your vinyasa, inhaling through back bend, exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, reach your right heel high. Exhale, bend your knee, roll, stack your hip, flip it over. Inhale. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. Exhale, knee to forehead as you step inside the right thumb. Bend the back knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, roll it back, your pyramid, straight legs. Rebend into the right knee as you inhale, high crescent. And exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee across, left tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hip. Maybe this one-handed, one-footed, flip dog. Heel to glute, hand behind, take an inhale. As you exhale, right foot to the top of the space, lower the left knee. Inhale, your arms high. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Woo. Pull the belly in. Exhale, cactus through the arms. Spill your right hand to the floor. Inhale. Left arm up and over. Breathe. Hang out in the length. Reach your left hand forward, down inside the right foot. Spin to your left heel. Inhale, the left arm drags high. Pour your left hand back down to the floor. Little bend through the back knee as you step forward. Yogi squat. Inhale, sit taller, reach forward. Exhale, stand it up. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, squat. Inhale, palms to the floor. Bend elbows. Exhale, step or hop your way. High to low plank. Your vinyasa. Inhale. Back bends. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, the left heel high. No time to waste. Exhale, bend your knee, stack your hip. Start to flip it over your way. Left hand half binding, right heel towards your glute, chest to the sky. Take an inhale. Exhale, we'll step our left foot forward and lower the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus, lower the left hand, right arm up and over. And yes, I know we skipped the first part of our flow, but that's okay. We'll come back to it. Don't you worry. Reach the right hand forward. Hands to the inside, or let's frame the left foot. Go ahead and inhale, kick the left heel up to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Get this in. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, knee to your right tricep. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine, draw the hips down, bend the back knee, lift the heart. Exhale, roll it back, ribs to your left thigh. Bend into the left knee. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Hands down around. The left foot will take a flip dog. Inhale, left heel high. Then the knee, stack the hip. Could be normal, or if you want a little extra, you can take a bind from here. Step the left foot forward. Lower the right knee. Hands to the inside of the right foot. We found our way. Seal the right heel down. Inhale the right arm high. Lower the right hands. Step forward, yogi. Squat. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, squat it low. Inhale, palms to the floor, bend elbows. Exhale, step or hop. Vinyasa. Inhale, through your back bend. Exhale, downward, facing dog. Feet together. Look up to the hands. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees. Exhale, your way forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, folds. Bend your knees, sink your hips down into a low ball squat. And from here, let's roll it flat onto the back. And flat onto the back. And from here, we'll take either a bridge pose or active wheel. Bring your heels back to your glutes. Hands by your head. If you're doing wheel, start to press way up. Breathe deeply. Press your hips out. Press into the floor. Feel the expansion. Take one more deep breath. Allow yourself to softly come back down onto earth. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock up into a seat. And from here, we're going to come into a low boat pose, Ardha Devasana. So from here, we're going to roll the spine down, curl the belly, a little tuck of the tailbone. We're going to roll onto the low back as it touches the floor. Legs extend, shoulders stay off. And breathing. Create a connection between your chest and your toes, pulling towards one another. Really like this pose. It's a great posture to get into, to practice your shape for things like handstands or inversions. Usually in this hollow body position where our upper body, legs are above our core. From this position at least. Hold for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High boat. Good. Got it here. You can reach the arms forward. You can even reach the arms up to the sky and holds. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release into a seat. Let's come out into a wide-legged straddle. bring the legs and the feet just wide enough to where it feels good for you. And we're gonna get into a little bit of our hip flexors now. Just a little bit, just a little warm up. So let's go ahead, surround the right quad. You can stay tented on the fingers. Try to square the shoulders off. Take a big inhale. And exhale, gently fold over the right leg. It's fine if the left sits bones start to come off the floor. We're going to start to find just a gentle pulse now, chest towards the knee. Keep lengthening the heart slightly towards the toes. And breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Go over to the other side. Frame the left quad, knee. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, let the belly pour over the thigh. Get situated, feel okay here. And then start to find just a gentle pulse of the upper body towards the knee. Keep pulling heart towards the toes. Breathing. Square the shoulders and hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Good. Think of pulling the floor towards you as you pull the chest forward. Leaning it as far forward as you can, just feeling a little sensation in inner groin. We're going to start to find a little pulse here as well. If you want to bring the forearms to the floor, or if you want to reach the arms forward, come a little closer and start to find your light pulse. Could start really relaxed. Maybe you find an oscillation that's a little bigger, or you find more tiny pulses. Keep extending the tailbone back. Breathe here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull the heart forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring your left hand back behind you, behind the glute. Fingers pointed behind you. We're going to lean into the left side as we push through our left palm. Let's use our right hand to help us. On an inhale, sweep the right arm in front of the body. As the glutes come off the floor, press on the floor. Press your hips up to the sky. Stay for one more inhale. And exhale, lower the hips. Right arm sweeps down and back behind you. Fingers pointed away. Use this left arm as a little wing as you inhale. Rise. Extend the hips high. Press the heels to the floor. Inhale. And exhale as we lower the hands back down. Really nice. From here, let's make our way into Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together. The knees stay wide. Inhale for a tall chest first, then exhale with the belly. And heart pull over. Really rounded spine now. We're playing with a lot of length neutrality, slight extension through the spine before, and now we're finding a little more of our flexion, a rounding. If you have a block, you can bring a block between your forehead and your feet. That way you have something to rest your head against if it hangs like mine. And release. We're going to make our way back onto hands and knees from the mat. So however that looks for you, if you want to cross the legs, come up over the shins, kick it back. And we're going to come onto our shins. From here, we're going to make our way into camel pose. Let's bring hips now over the knees, nice tall spine. We're going to do this in a little different way. Bring your left hand down to let's start here. Bring your left hand to your heart. And on an inhale, reach your right arm high. And exhale, start to reach the right arm behind you towards the right ankle, heel, or maybe right here, just at the low back. And then reach, inhale your left arm to the sky. Exhale as you turn the left hand over to the left ankle or to the low back. On an inhale, reach the right arm high. And exhale, right hand to heart, left hand to heart center. And we'll go the other way, right hand now on the body. Inhale, reach the left arm. Exhale, left hand back around behind you. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale as you turn it back behind you. Hold for a moment just to feel the stretch through the shoulders. And inhale, reach the left arm high. Exhale back through center, hands to heart center. Tuck your toes, sit your hips back to your heels. Good. Then bring the knees up in towards the belly. Wrap your arms around your shins. Pull the chest slightly forward. Try to connect your ribs and your thighs. And from here, we'll fold forward, heels to the floor. Try to keep this connection, ribs and thighs, hugging in towards one another. Again, not the goal, the intention of trying to pull them towards one another. You don't ever have to touch. The head be heavy, some of the weight forward into the toes. And then inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Let's walk the hands forward into downward facing dog. And on an inhale, reach the right heel high. Exhale, let's settle into half pigeon, right knee behind the right wrist. Nice little movement I learned that's nice for getting a little deeper here for the hips. On an inhale, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. As you exhale, release the knee, untuck the toes. Couple more, tuck the toes, inhale, lift the knee. Then exhale, sink it down, untuck the toes. One more, tuck them, inhale. Lengthen, exhale, lower, and start to fold over the right shin. And for you, depending on where you're at in this pose, it's a lot in the hips. The shin might be totally parallel to the top of the mat. Might be in a little diagonal shape, and that's totally fine. Just keep your right knee somewhere outside of the right hip. We're towards that direction. Hugging the left hip down towards the floor. Really start to soften into the breath. Let it be about the breath here. Make your way back up onto your hands. And let's step back. Three-legged dog, right heel high. Let's shake out the ankle, knee, or take one more flip dog if that feels good for you. Whenever you're ready, we'll meet in down dog and inhale the left heel high. Exhale into our half pigeon on the other side. Knee behind the left wrist. Take our little movement from before. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, lower the knee. Untuck. Tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, lower. And start to fold over the left shin. And breathe here. Maybe familiarizing yourself with the feeling of this side over the other. Allow the thoughts to be as soft as the breath here. Not holding on anything in particular. Absorbing all the good. Come back up onto your hands. Step back into your downward facing dog. We're gonna make our way back into a seat. Look long, step, hopper, float your way. Lift heels, bend knees, up to the hands. Extend your legs forward, Paschimottanasana. Fold it forward. And you can always bend into the knees here. Wrap the arms underneath the legs. Try to find that belly-thigh connection. Stay up. Folds. It's never just one right way to do things, but depending on whatever your intention is here, it's more restorative here, more active as we flex the toes, extend the heels forward. Let's release all the way, flat onto the back. Draw the right knee in towards your chest. Send it all the way over to the left as you reach and gaze out to the right. Let the breath be soft. Maybe even let out a hummed exhale that feels nice, only if it's natural. Come back up to our center and switch left knee in, right leg long. Send the left knee over to the right. Reach and gaze out to the left. And breathe here. Softening the shoulder, softening the knee. Maybe letting out that little hum like a bumblebee. Sorry. Good. Bring it back up through center. Hug the knees in. Extend your legs up to the sky. Flex the toes. Bend the knees. Reach the feet out long to the corners of the mat. Palms up to the sky. Close the eyes. Give yourself the permission now to really unwind. Really relax tension out of the body. All the way down from the crown of the head. Down into the shoulders, to the arms, chest, abdomen, hips, thighs, knees, shins, and ankles, feet and toes. Like waves, feeling the inhale, reach up to the crown of your head. Feel the exhales, pull a wave down to the heels, to the feet. Feel the body softening into the floor. Keeping the eyes closed. Perhaps here, before Shavasana, before you drift off into space, wherever you go, a resolve for how you want to feel for the rest of your day today. Whether that's to have more energy or to feel relaxed, at peace, whole, at one, whatever speaks to you, make that resolve now. And then allow yourself to drift off into a dreamy little slumber, knowing this intention resolve is going to make its way manifest when you awaken here shortly. I'll gently guide you out. feel free to continue resting in your Shavasana. But as you're ready to make your way back into wakefulness, wiggle the fingers and toes, roll out through the wrists and ankles, gently rock the head side to side. Reach your arms back behind you, point your toes, squeeze your glutes as you give an inhale, reach longer, and exhale, hug your knees into the chest, rock onto your left or right side. As you're ready, make your way up into an easy seat. Let your hands come to heart center. Thank y'all so much for showing up and sharing your practice today, practicing with me. And from my heart to yours, I bow to you. Namaste. Thank y'all so much for coming. I hope you have an amazing rest of your evening. I hope you have a great weekend ahead. And until next time, keep on doing the thing. Namaste.